Hi, I am Mrs. Kasperski. I belong to Kaiser Paper. Vicki Travis got me on years ago. I have a video and 12 chapters. All my experiences and problems that I had with Kaiser Permanente. And this is to a wake-up call for you who have pacemakers or what have you. Uh, so here we go. Vicki Travis. The site is Kaiser Paper. Today it is the 8th month, 14th day, 2013. I am Susan Ray Kasperski of Fontana, California. I have a pacemaker. I'm pushing 70. I'm way overweight. And I do have this pacemaker. And years ago, I got this pacemaker. And Kaiser promised me they would take care of it if I got one. Okay. So if you go back to the paper and see the site and everything's happened leading up to here, just one more thing. First of all, one thing I'm trying to accomplish right now is they get a cardiologist that knows about pacemakers and defibrillators and what have you, and the machine in there. So when you go in there and you got just matter of minutes to live or what have you, there's the doctor, there's the machine. There's no other doctor can help you in there. None. They don't specialize in this. They know the basics. They couldn't save your life. It has to be a car. They should be on duty for 24 hours. All hospitals, not just Kaiser. So this is what I am trying to accomplish because of all the things that's happened to me and probably a lot of other people or you too out there. Okay. So anyway, June 22nd, I had called the vice nurse for Kaiser Permanente in Fontana. I had concerns. And but first I called St. Jude, and the man had said they're closed. So I called the vice nurse. The vice nurse called St. Jude. She got the same man, and he was a tech, and he did talk to her, and they got a three-way conversation going. Him, I, and her. Okay. And he advised me to get to the ER right away because I was complaining. I really thought was going on in my mind. Okay. I was watching TV with my husband, and I said, did our fire alarm or something go off? Because I hear beep, 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 real light. No, we turned TV down. Well, it happened for about a half hour, and it's strange. That was it. So he went to bed, and I decided to clean out the refrigerator. And the refrigerator door started, and I hear beep, 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 beep. Like, when the fire alarm, and the little thing you get up in the ceiling goes off, how it sounds like. I said, that's coming from me, beside me. It's weird. So, like I said, I called Kaiser, but I called for St. Jude. Anyway, three-way conversation we had, and St. Jude Tech told me to get in there immediately, and the vice nurse went along with him, that I was told I have 2 hours or 2 hours or 2 months before my battery goes. It's warning me that my battery is low. So I have 2 hours or 2 months left. So the nurse says she will call make sure the ER knows that I'm coming. He says, get in there right away. Don't fool around. So I went in to the emergency room, and my husband dropped me off, and I went in, and I told him I'd call him, what have you. Okay. And what had happened is, that site bothered me. Okay. So what happened is, I walk into the desk, and I explain my situation, and the gentleman behind the desk took a little bit of information, probably took a couple minutes, put a thing on my finger, and he said my beat was 80. 80. My pacemaker said 70. You're doing just fine. whatever. So he told me to take a seat and someone be out to put a band on my wrist. So I said, okay. Now I told him it was a life-threatening situation right now. Could be. So I sat down, and a while went by, minutes and minutes, and quite a while went by, and finally a man came out of the room next to the where I had signed in, and I went in there, and he took my vitals, sat back down, waited a long time. Finally, a woman came and put a band around my wrist, and I explained to her. She wasn't concerned. Nobody was concerned. I said, "Aren't you going to take me right in right away?" And I said, "No, you're not an emergency." He said the same thing. I said, "But what if I, kick the bucket in a few minutes? There's nothing you can do then." "Oh, don't worry, you're not an emergency." I sat there from 1:30 to 10 after 4 in the morning, waiting to be seen, and I approached off and on and explain it. And nobody was concerned. Don't worry about it. It's not they don't care. It's not them, not their kid, not their whatever. And I'm sitting there. If that thing stops, there's nothing they can do. There's not the cardiologist or the machine or anything for hook. I mean, this is asinine. People that had came in after me at the last minute before 4 o'clock started going in before me. The lady who was deathly sick and who would smell up the whole ER from vomit, deathly sick she was, deathly sick. Husband was covering up his nose. It was so bad. They should have took her in immediately. She was hanging over. I mean, she was bad. I even had to move far away. It was so bad. And anyway, they should have took her in and isolated, but they didn't. Okay. And then she finally went in, and I said, wait a minute. More people were just, all of a sudden, a bunch of people were coming in sick, getting in line, and people going back and forth, and the line was disturbing other people from going back and forth, and organized very well. Anyway, I went up there and I explained. I said, look, I got to get out of here. If I stay in here, I'm going to get deathly sick, and I'm going to get the bug if I don't have it already. And I said, I'm going to have to go out, just call my husband. I'll go to another hospital. All of a sudden, I heard someone say, a nurse say from a distance, Guy, come here. Guy, hey, Guy, come here. She kept that up. I'm going. So she approached me. She goes, I'm looking at her. She goes, didn't you hear me call you? I said, call who? Are you Mrs. Kasperski? And I go, yeah. I said, why didn't you come? Well, I didn't know you called me. I said, I'm not a guy. Last time I looked, I was never a guy. And I am not a guy. I am a female. I was a little upset. I was a little bit perturbed. Just come with me. We're going to take you in. But with a cocky attitude. And I go in. And it takes me into a big room in the ER. And with a cocky attitude, tell me what I have to do in this and that, get in bed, put this gown on, all that. Anyway, they had run a EKG on me real quick and hook up, which, nasty attitude. Anyway, after that was done, then, of course, the nurse came in, very nice nurse, very pleasant, tried to do what he could, called for a tech. I need a cardiologist. A tech can't do anything. This thing stops. He can't do anything. And I need a cardiologist in here, with the machine. We don't do that. Huh? Call a tech, St. Jude, to come out. During his time, he had to wait on me, ask me questions, check my pulse, put an IV, whatever. He was very nice, no complaints with the nurse. Just doing his job and trying to, get St. Jude out of there, which took forever because he was caught in traffic. Okay. Of course, when he came out, finally, hours and hours later, pleasant, and he explained to me that everything fine. He couldn't find no problems. I said, do I have enough time on there or something wrong with it or anything? And he says, well, it's operating fine. He can't tell me if there is something wrong because he'll lose his license. He's only a tech, you know. So anyway, I need a doctor. Gee, man. So anyway, next shift came on duty and they went to release me. They gave me the printout. I had a complication with the computers crashing before I could get out. It took me forever to get home. They were very nice trying to get me out. I seen the doctor just in there, asked a few questions, move out, you know. I was very upset. I went home. I was very upset because a tech, if he finds something wrong, he can't tell the doctor because he's not a doctor. He can tell you if everything's running, the program is fine. You know, it's running fine, but he can't tell you if it's not programmed right for me to live. You know, you can't tell the doctor that. And if you took a regular doctor and told him that, he wouldn't understand it anyway, really. He'd have to have a cardiologist. What I want is, in fall Kaiser, it would be nice to have in the whole hospital, a cardiologist on duty at all times. Not to call him up out of his bed, take a half hour stuck in traffic to get down because a child or a baby is gasping for air. It might be the pacemaker program or something's wrong. Oh, Kaiser said, we'll take care of it. We'll call him out. Might take him 3 hours. Might take him 2 hours. The baby done dead. You know. Or the doctor sent the child home thinking it was just asthma. It wasn't the pacemaker. And the child dies. And you know, I haven't been dead twice and brought back. That's not an easy way of dying, and it's not an easy way coming back either. It's a lot of pain and gasping for air. And unnecessarily. It shouldn't have to happen. So if I go in there and I just got minutes to live, I don't have time for them to call a doctor, you know, in the next town or to get them out of bed or what have you this time of morning. You know, oh, they got one I call, don't worry, you know, there should be one right there. They violated our rights. They gave us these pacemakers and stuff. They gave to us and they said they'd take care of them. And they're not. There is nothing in Kaiser to save that child or that baby's life. If minutes are, you know, there's no way. They have doctors who can save people who have a heart attack or something, try to bring that heart back. But I got a pacemaker. The pacemaker may be still going, okay, but it's malfunctioning. Something's wrong. They can't really do anything. They kind of have the machine that turned that thing off, turn the other one on to keep going. Well, they take care of the matter. Anyway, this is my gripe. My gripe is that I went in on emergency. It could have been emergency, let's put it that way. Okay, I said, I was told I could have 2 hours or 2 months. And when I went in at 1:30 and was seen at 4, I could have been dead by then. There's nothing they could have done to me in a waiting room. They should have took me right in and had a cardiologist right there, hook me up, find out immediately what's wrong or whatever, and took care of it, an emergency. And maybe it wouldn't have been an emergency. Maybe I had that 2 months ago. Maybe it was a lead, okay, or something else. You know, these doctors don't know. Only a cardiologist does with the machine. He doesn't know either, but he's got the machine. Okay, now to check. This really, excuse my French, me off. And I'm 70, so if I die, no big loss, huh? But how about those little children who never rode the first bicycle or what have you, have to die a horrible death because Kaiser does not have a cardiologist specializes in pacemakers. They can operate the machine on duty at all times. At all times. They got doctors in there that can save you if your heart stops. But they can't do anything basically with you with a pacemaker. the lead's going into your heart, and the pacemaker maybe it's still working, there's a malfunction. There's nothing they can do. There's nothing. And it's hard for me to do something on my own. If you're watching this video, I need support. And through this Kaiser paper is one way to start. They're very, very supportive. Vicki Travis is just one of them. That's just such beautiful people, supportive. When I felt so down and out, it scares the heck out of me to go to the ER because I know they don't have what it is to take care of me really. And if you look at the other video of what they did to me before, oh my, if it wasn't for the state, I'd have been dead today. I'd have been dead today. I went through 30 days of hell because of them, of no knowledge. These MDs, these doctors in there, know the basics. They don't know nothing about the machine. They don't know to tell you the difference between it's the heart or the pacemaker. And if a tech did, sort of, he thought maybe that he can't tell the doctor nothing. He's just there to tell the doctor, oh, it's running right, the program's programmed right. That's all I can say. And if there was something really wrong, he says, well, I see a lead messing up, that's all I can tell you. It's not firing, that's all. And that's what the doctor was going to do. Okay. Oh, she got 2 minutes to live. Okay. According to the theory, what this telling on the batteries, so what's the doctor going to do? Oh, I got to hurry up and call a cardiologist. Oh, that'll take an hour, half hour. We get out of bed, let's see. Traffic, you don't hit in traffic? Oh, give me a break. Anyway, so you who have children out there who have pacemakers, or babies who have pacemakers, whatever, grandparents, uncles or aunts, what have you, or you've been a victim yourself, and you're scared to death to speak out. Why? It's your health. It's your life. You only get one. You live. Okay. And that's it. The Kaiser can't do anything to you. You're ripe enough, they have to get one in there. So when you go into the ER, you feel comfortable they can take care of the problem. You go in now, you better be scared to heck. And this might be your last breath, let me tell you. Anyway, this is what I'm trying to do. And yes, pacemakers do make beeping noise, believe it or not. And they do jolt you and jump, they jolt your body also too, where there's not enough info. Doctors don't know, pacemakers don't do that. They do. Especially if you get on different sites, you hear complaints that this does happen to pacemakers. It's just that, and St. Jude, they make these. They send the tech out as freebies because they had made it. So Kaiser's getting away like a bandit. Gee, they don't have to pay for the tech that comes out. There's no skin off of their back. That's a freebie, Well, these companies are fitting the bill. This should go on our insurance bill. It should show on our insurance bill what we're getting, what we're paying for. Not saying to you that there's no paperwork really or anything. And Kaiser's getting away like a bandit. Should go on our insurance. Let St. Jude is a very good company, has done a lot for people all over the world, cancer, what have you. Let them make their machines. Sometimes they malfunction. The machines make the wrong, bad ones, and there's losses. I understand that. But they shouldn't be sending techs out. The techs ain't going to help us anyway. We need a doctor, not a tech. We need a doctor that can operate it. If he wants someone to support him, help him, a tech right there with him, fine, who can do all this and help him out, well, fine, I don't care. But it should be on our insurance. Kaiser should take the responsibility away from St. Jude. And we don't really need a tech. It's not really helping. We need a cardiologist at all times on duty. Not a call, on duty. So if you get this, it's Mrs. Kasperski in Fontana, lady with the pink glasses. So I hope I did a pretty good job on this one. The first one, I did some goofs and what have you, like I have with this one. I'm just trying to get across. You mothers out there who have children, be very concerned, because when you take your child to the ER, these are doctors not specialized in this field, and they will send probably your child home with an asthma problem. They'll give them breathing problems, what have you. If you really are concerned for your child's life, you have to, well, I know you are because you got them a pacemaker. They'd be more concerned and start screaming. Letters, screaming. Medical services, not very much. You have to really scream. And, if we all stand together, our voices are heard. And this is Mrs. Kasperski in Fontana. Thank you for listening. Bye.